Hi, I'm Joy and this is my channel Yoga with Joy. Welcome. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, then you can down below. And I also have channel memberships now, so you can become a member of my channel as well if you wish. So this is a Yin Yoga session. Yin Yoga actually comes from the Daoist tradition rather than the Indian Hindu tradition. And it is all about longer held postures and really stretching out the inner connective tissues, the ligaments, the tendons, kind of bypassing the muscles, really relaxing the muscles so you don't need to engage them at all, and just bypass those and stretching out your ligaments and tendons and whatnot. So there might be some feelings of discomfort as we hold the postures for a little bit longer, and the whole idea is that you just move past the discomfort as much as you can, or you ease back off if it's just too much. And you just, meet your edge. So see where your edge is and you meet that edge. And you can always then move past as your body then surrenders a little bit more into the stretch. Now, because this is a video and I'm sharing with you a few different postures, we don't hold them for very, very long. It can be, with Yin Yoga, it can be like up to 5 minutes or even longer. We actually only hold for about 3 maximum. So just breathe in and know that we're not going to be there breathe in and out and know that we're not going to be there for too long. So just breathe into the postures. So if you need any props, do just have a few handy. I actually don't really use any because in Yin Yoga you don't normally use them, but you might want a block just to rest your head on sometimes, or it can be nice to have a rolled up blanket or cushion to support a little bit. I just really hope you enjoy this practice and you can benefit from these stretches and enjoy this kind of amazing practice, really. See you in a moment on the mat.
Oh, radiant sun, pure consciousness, flaming orb of truth and bliss, remove the veil so I can see, illuminate my heart, awaken me.
We'll start this yin sequence in a seated position. So you could use a block or a rolled up blanket or cushion underneath your sit bones. And start with your eyes closed. Really dropping into being here for this practice today. Notice how your body is feeling. Notice your mind and your emotions. Allow them to just be. Resting with anything that comes up for you. And with the breath, invite in a relaxation, softness, a restfulness. The breath will guide us throughout this practice. Our breath will encourage and welcome in a relaxation of our muscles and deeper connective tissue. Softening, deepening. And gently opening your eyes. We'll take a few flows of the spine where we inhale forward and exhale back. Inhale, opening up the chest. Exhale, gently closing the chest, stretching the back between the shoulder blades. Once more, inhale and exhale. Lovely. Coming back up to center, warming up the shoulders, rolling them forward and rolling them back. Wonderful. Releasing down and warming up the neck just by looking from side to side. In your own time, so take it as slow as you need to. And to center, dropping your ear to the left. Inhale up and then exhale over to the right. And inhale up. Wonderful. Okay, so we're going to move into our first yin posture. This one gets called butterfly. So you may want to still be on your block, or you could come off the block as I have done, off my rolled up blanket, and bring the feet together, the knees apart, and you have the feet a little bit further away from your pelvis than you would in cobble up here, creating a diamond here. And we're going to release into this posture, this forward fold. So we're really using the breath and encouraging our ligaments, tendons to stretch as we breathe into this posture. So if you meet any resistance, just ease off a little bit and then you can ease back in. So any discomfort, you can move past discomfort. If anything's painful at all, ease off. Inhale and then gently exhale, folding forward. So this posture, you might feel a stretch in your lower back or around your hips. Inhale and exhale, softening. If you feel like you need a block to rest your head on, then please bring in a block or rolled up blanket, anything like that. You can use your hands if you wish. It might be that you're further up here. So wherever you are, you're just easing into this posture. Inhale and then gently exhale. Feeling your body resting here on the mat, resting here in this butterfly, inviting any areas of your body to completely and fully relax. Welcoming relaxation into your shoulders, around the back of the neck, welcoming in a deep relaxation around your hips, the hip joints, gentle softening around your sacrum,
your pelvis, your lumbar spine, if you feel any resistance to this stretch, can just ease off slightly. And then with the next exhale, ease back into the stretch. Try and meet this stillness, meet your edge. This is like a meditation. And in this meditation, we're focusing on deeply relaxing, stretching, lengthening your body. Only going as far as feels comfortable for your body. Remembering you might not be anywhere near your feet. That's okay. Listen to your body. Then we're going to prepare to move out of this posture. So breathing in and lengthening, and exhale. Gently moving yourself up using your hands, your arms to bring yourself back up. Taking a movement again with your neck. Inhale forward and exhale over to the side and back to center. Closing your knees, placing the hands behind and gently moving the knees from side to side, rocking out your hips. Lovely. And then back to center. Lovely, okay. So for this next posture, I'm going to have my rolled up blanket here. We're going to come into saddle pose, sometimes called hero. You can bring yourself onto a block or rolled up blanket if it feels like you need it. And we're going to bring one leg, then the other leg back so that the lower leg is on the outside of your upper leg. The calves in your thighs. Now this might be strong on your knees or on your quad muscles. See how it is? Everyone is different in this posture. So it might be, because we're going to hold it for a little while, so it might be that this is as far back as this feels comfortable for you. And it might be you choose to sit on a couple of blocks. If you're feeling flexible and like you can manage it, you can come back to any stage, so either down here, being careful of your head, because remember it's a yin posture. So if you can, you're wanting to relax down into this into this posture. It might be that you come all the way back down like this. But if that feels too much, bring yourself up. And resting here in this posture. We're not going to be here for too long, but long enough to really rest into the stretch. Being mindful of your lower back if that's taking too much strain, and easing off. If you are all the way down, you can have your hands above the head and clasping your elbows. Your thighs as close together as comfortable. Your neck may be up, your neck might be back, it depends on your body. And remember, you could be sitting up. So allowing the body to really rest here. So you're inviting in this relaxation of the deep inner connective tissue. Feeling the lengthening, the stretching. And breathing deeply. Allowing the breath to aid this relaxation. And then slowly, wherever you are, whether you're right down on the mat, whether you're halfway down, whether you're sitting, start to move back out. And again, we'll move the head from side to side. Before slowly moving out of saddle pose, and the knees are facing the ceiling, and gently rocking from side to side. Perfect. Coming back to stillness. Releasing anything that you're sitting on and straightening your legs. Moving any padding back behind you. You have straight legs. If you need to, you can place something underneath your knees here. So we're going to come forward into caterpillar, forward fold. If you do want to carry on sitting on something, then please do as well. And if you need something like a block here, like so, to rest your head on, you might wish to do that. Otherwise, you can just be here in the forward fold. So keeping your body quite loose. We're not flexing the feet or anything like that. It's all quite loose. Taking a breath in. And exhale, folding forward, finding a place for your hands on the mat. Some gentle, steady breaths. Allowing your body to surrender to this posture, this caterpillar pose. It might be that your feet spread out. Encouraging your joints, your ligaments, your tendons to stretch as you gently move forward, especially on the exhale. On the inhale, you might be slightly lengthening, on the exhale, slightly softening. It's really breathing, using the breath to aid this stretch. Looking after your neck, so making sure that your neck feels all right. Does it need to lean more forward? Was it okay being held here? Does it need support? So maybe it needs to block. Gently releasing, surrendering. At any point you might feel some discomfort. Just find your edge. Where is that? If you're noticing discomfort, does it feel okay to move past that point? And just one more full breath. And slowly moving back on the exhale. And coming back up to seated. Then tucking in your feet and moving forward. I'm going to come up into cat for a moment and just sway the hips from side to side. Coming to stillness, placing the knees to the edge of the mat, touching your toes. I'm going to move forward into melting heart. This is the heart chakra posture. As you come forward here, it might be that your forehead is on the mat, might be your chin and your chest are on the mat. And resting here. So again, finding your place, finding the right stretch for you, but knowing that you are going to meet your edge. So it's not always going to feel comfortable. It might be that you need to move past a slight discomfort. We're not engaging any muscles other than that need to be told us up. You're really inviting in a deep relaxation of your muscles, And a stretching of your ligaments, tendons, and a deep inner connective tissue. Find your stillness. Where's your point of stillness? Can you rest here? Rest here in the stillness. Allowing your breath to guide this stretch. One more full breath here. And slowly begin to ease out of the posture, bringing the knees so they're hip width again, and finding yourself onto the mat in prone, in your belly, with your hands flat on the mat, the forearms flat on the mat, the elbows underneath your shoulders. And we can just have a little rock out of the hips. And if you wish, you can lie down for a moment and just rock out. If you need to have that little break. If you came down, then make your way back up to Sphinx Pose. And you're just looking straight ahead, softening the shoulders, softening the face. You may wish to close your eyes. This practice is very much like a meditation. You're inward. You're looking inward, moving past your point of discomfort. Encouraging your body to fully and completely relax. Relaxing your connective tissue, stretching, and your breath is guiding this practice. So deep, full breaths. There might be times when it feels like you're resisting or meeting a point of tension, and allow your body to move past that. Allow your mind to move past that. And when you're feeling ready, take a full breath here.
And move yourself down on the next exhale. Rest on your hands, head on the hands, and just rock the hips side to side. Bring your hands back by your shoulders, moving yourself up and exhaling back into child. So resting the hands out, or if you wish you can bring them down by your side, which might be quite strong on your head, your neck. This is whatever feels comfortable. So you can rest here, back in child's posture, either with your knees out by the edges of the mat, or hip width, or anything in between. And taking this time to fully rest in child. If you need to rest on a block, your head on a block or anything like that, please do. And again, you're following your breath. This beautiful breath is guiding the body to fully and deeply relax. This breath is encouraging your deep inner tissues near the joints, connecting your bones, to soften and stretch. Inviting in this total rest and child, whatever muscles can release, just let them go. We don't need any muscle tension. Allowing this full relaxation. And then after a full breath here, begin to move yourself up and coming down onto your back. You may wish to have a block or roll up blanket onto your head, maybe a bolster under your knees, or rolled up mat under your knees, an eye pillow on, that's always nice. We're going to come down into Shavasana, the corpse posture. Allow your whole body to relax. So in this posture, we're
we are releasing and relaxing the whole body. There's no part of your body that needs to have any tension. There's no muscle that needs to be activated. Feel the stretches that you've just been working through. Feel the areas of your body that have been having a deep stretch. Imagine you can feel each ligament, each area that's experienced a stretch. See what that's like. And invite in deep relaxation. Your whole body can fully and completely relax. Your whole body can relax. Feeling yourself heavy, supported and held. Now please stay here for as long as you need. A lovely, long Shavasana, final relaxation is highly recommended after those stretches. But if you need to, you can follow me by moving on to your side. And slowly making your way back up to seated. With your eyes closed. And taking a little bit of time to breathe deeply, filling your lungs full of fresh air. And then exhaling. And slowly opening your eyes. And bring the hands to the heart. Namaste. And thank you so much for sharing this practice. It's really great. If you need to take any movements after the longer held stretches, then yeah, please do. And of course you can subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I now have a membership program, so if you enjoy my yoga, you might want to join me inside on the membership program. You might see a join button down below next to the subscribe button. Unless some devices don't show that. So if you can't see it, I have a link in the description to
down below. And I just really hope you enjoy this practice and have a lovely day. And of course, comment on this video if you'd like to share how it went for you. Lots of love.
Om Bhurvasvaha Tatsavituvareniyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayam.